Today I'm going to talk about the combination shot or the skill shot. Now this is a shot I've shown before, the shot where we are trying to make the red and the yellow in the same shot. So the red onto the yellow, red follows the yellow into the pocket, you make both balls. This is probably the shot that causes the most debate or the most discussion on social media. This is the shot where there are people that say you have to play it with screw to be able to transfer the screw that you put on the cue ball, transfer that across to the object ball, and that will make the object ball go forward with topspin. Now, whilst there's some truth that spin can transfer from one ball to the object ball, from the cue ball to the object ball, it's not the fundamental, not the biggest fundamental in trying to make this shot. The biggest key to making this shot, and I've said this before, is you have to catch the red onto the yellow. You need the ball over the pocket, you have to catch it as full as possible. If you catch it absolutely full, it will just track behind. When the yellow's right in the center of the pocket, is in this example, you've got a very small margin of error, so it can just be a shade off left or right, because it will then track towards the jaw, but will probably just enough motion to go in. And you can play it with whatever spin you want. You can play it as a screw shot, you can play it as a stun shot, you can play it with topspin. And as long as you get the ball squared up with the ball over the pocket, so as full as possible with the ball over the pocket, you'll still make the shot. Now I'm going to set this up 3 times, and I'm going to attempt to make it each way. So I'm going to start off by trying to make it as a screw shot. So hitting the cue ball at the bottom of the ball and bringing the white back towards me. So I managed to screw the white back a few inches towards me just by hitting at the bottom of the ball. Set it up again. This time I'm going to play it as a stun shot. So I'm going to be hitting the white pretty much in the center, looking to stop the white fairly dead. Again, trying to hit the red onto the yellow as full as possible. Again, stop the white dead and the balls will follow through. Now let's try it the last way. And this is with topspin. Now, after I posted the last video on this shot, there's a lot of people telling me that you cannot make this shot with topspin, which hopefully I'm going to prove to you is not the case. So this time I'm going to try and play it with topspin. Cue ball, I'm hitting the cue ball at the top of the ball, and I want the cue ball to follow it through towards the pocket. As you can see, I've made all 3 shots, and it was actually the one with topspin I probably caught just off center or as square as possible on the object ball over the pocket the most. So you could see it just a fraction go towards the jaw. It didn't quite touch the jaw, it still went in. And as you can see, I've tracked the cue ball forward towards the pocket. So hopefully this shows you can play it with whatever spin you want. And we will go into more depth and talk about spin transferring across from the object ball from the cue ball to the object ball, but trying to keep the game as simple as possible and working on sort of key fundamentals. For me, to make this combination or skill shot, it is about hitting the ball over the pocket as full as possible with the object ball that you're hitting, and that will make it go forward and track it in. Thanks for watching, guys. Give this one a go, give it a play. Just get all the balls out and have a sort of play around, see what you can do, see if you can make it with all different types of spin, and let me know how you get on. And if you've got any questions, anything you want me to answer, then get them questions across to me on social media, and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.